Okay, so this video is going to cover markup, discount, and tax, which is basically the reason that we use percentages on a daily basis. So we're going to talk about what all of them mean, all of the different vocabulary words, and then we'll talk about how to solve these problems. It's very similar to solving percentages. So markup means that it's added to the cost. So if something is marked up, that means the cost is going up. So whatever the percent that you mark up, it's going up. Tax is added to the cost. Discount is subtracted from the cost. Sale is also subtracted from cost. And then tip is added to the cost. So then the bottom thing says, if a problem involves a calculation that is added, meaning markup, tax, or tip, then you can add that percentage to 100 and make it the numerator. We'll talk about exactly what that means in a moment. Now, if a problem involves subtraction, you can subtract that percentage from 100 and make that the numerator. So you're going to subtract on the red ones and add on the blue ones. You can also just add the total at the end. It's up to you. All right, so let's do some practice problems. Number 1, I go to a restaurant and want to leave a 15% tip. The bill is $75. What is the cost after tip? So there's 2 ways we can solve this. I'm going to show you both of them. The first way is to calculate the tip. So I know that I'm going to find 15% of 75. If I cross multiply and divide by 100, I'm going to end up getting 11.25. In order to find the cost after tip, I add 11.25 to my cost, which was 75, and I get 86.25 as my answer. So basically, we just found the percent, we found the part of 75 that we're tipping, and then we added it to the $75, and that gives me how much I pay. The next way to do it, and this is kind of what that little blurb up top was talking about, is you still do x over 75. We're still going to do 100, but instead of putting 15 as the numerator, we're going to put 115. Because 75, we're paying 100%, right? We're paying $75, which is 100%, but then we're paying 15% more because we're paying the tax. So that's really 115% is what we're paying. This way you add in the beginning, you add the percent, so you don't have to add at the end. So we're still going to cross multiply, but this time after we cross multiply and divide, we're going to get 86.25. So you can figure out whichever way works for you. Both of them are correct. You just need to make sure that you're understanding why they both work. All right, let's look at number 2. So number 2 says, what is the sale price of a sweater that's originally $54.99 and is on sale for 30% off? So we're going to set up a proportion. We know that it's on sale for 30% off. So the first way I'm doing is subtracting at the end because it's sale, so it's subtraction. Up here, it was tip, so it's addition. So we want to know what's the part of $54.99. So if I cross, multiply, and divide, I get $16.50. That's rounded because we round to the nearest hundredth place. And then I subtract $16.50 from $54.99, and my sale price of my sweater is $38.49. That answer is correct. Now, if I do it the other way, then I'm going to do x over 54.99 equals 70 over 100. So basically why I got 70 is I took that 30% that's getting counted off and I subtracted it from my total percent of 100 and got 70. So really, if I take off 30%, I'm really paying 70%. So if I cross multiply and divide that, I end up getting 38.49. So we get the same answer either way. So it's up to you which direction you want to choose, which way you like better. But either way, you will get the same answer. So it's completely your choice. Just make sure every time you're setting up your proportion and showing your work.